Right, so as we discovered last time, I'm going to be without a goalkeeper for a few weeks, so I've sort of been looking around the best options, and I think this might be the best one. Hugo Lloris, only 78 rated, 37 years of age, but he's got a value of like 5 million, so I think that's probably what we're going to have to do. Just as a bit of backup, I mean, he's going to be first choice for a few weeks until Van der Voort comes back, but just as backup for now, I think we're probably going to end up offering him a couple of years deal, just to keep everyone happy, I suppose. Let's go just for 4 million off the bat, see if we can get that over the line. That'd be nice. That's a fair offer. Okay, that's good. So I don't really want to overspend on a goalkeeper of this age, to be honest. But it is what it is, I suppose, isn't it? I mean, I could have gone out and brought another high-rated goalkeeper, but I just don't see the point. Rotation is a yes. I'm going to suggest 2 years, because I'm not sure how this game works, to be honest, still. That's what they want. Okay, that's fine. We don't want a release fee. No one's going to really buy you at this time in your career, are they, really? Let's discuss salary. Let's put you on 30 grand a week, if that's okay. Perfect. Okay. At least now we have a goalkeeper, because we do have Liverpool now coming up in the Carabao Cup, and I do need my team looking as strong as possible, and I mean, it's not a massive drop. Van der Voort's an 82, but he does have a 90 plus potential, I think, at this point in time. And Lloris is a 78, so it's not a massive drop, is it, really? So there is the team ready to go against Liverpool. I think we're going to end up having to put... should we just do it now? We're going to end up putting him in all the teams, aren't we? Ampadu's also going to be out for a chunk of time, we know. So that's going to be Ferrara becoming a first-team defender for a bit of time as well. Lloris, and then Ponce can come onto the bench, I suppose. That was the wrong player. I mean, it's true. No, we'll keep Latkovic on the bench. Okay, because we've got Ampadu out for a while now as well. And then finally, in Team B, we will take Palliard out. He had a decent game. We got the win against Birmingham. That's the main thing. And then we will bring Lloris in. Why is Marinescu very unhappy? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll tell you what I can do, though. Let's play him for a few games. Let's do a bit of that. Why not? I mean, I just realised how well these players are doing there. Progressing very, very quickly, actually. I'm surprised. Give him a bit of first-team football. Drop Camavinga a bit more defensive. And there we go. We should be happy with that. And so first of all, we need to obviously go back to our main team. Or as the game likes to call it, the Sunderland default. So this is the first leg. It's going to be tricky. We've done this already, haven't we? Yeah, we checked this last video. It's going to be tricky, isn't it? Liverpool's probably one of the only teams to have actually beaten us. We've lost a couple of games, and Liverpool's one of those teams that have beaten us this year. We've had a lot of stuff just come through here. So Youth Scout Report, 64 to 82. 84 to 94. Could be up to a 75. Ethan Davis. And Harvey Lewis as well. Is this the end of this? It is the end of this. Okay, let's take Jonathan... No, that's not. He's a goalkeeper. Okay, we'll leave that as it is. Two cracking young players there, though. Very interested there. Right, let's have a look then at Uruguay. There's nobody there, I don't think. And finally, we have the guy that's away in Japan. 74 to 94. 71 to 91. It's not going to work, is it? 70 to 94 will take. And then the rest of them are not good enough for me. Okay, and there's an offer for Skovgaard on loan from Swansea City. Surprising, they're going to take him. So we must have just loaned a lot of players out, actually. I didn't think about that, because obviously the transfer window's just opened. So if we check the squad hub now, I was going to do this one. I was going to check and see what happens if I bring somebody back who's been away on loan. Who's that -1? Ziyech. I suppose he's 30 years old now, isn't he? Well, no, it's going up as they're away then, isn't it? Because Bachmann's gone up 4 points. Bruno's gone up 3. Seemed 3 for O'Connor. 3 for Latkovic. 2 for Ferreira. 2 for Murkia. Gomez away has gone up 2 as well. Oh, this is good. I'm happy with this. Aardvark's gone up by 2. Wirizek, the defender version's got up by 2. Anyone else we see? It's Dird. Why is that? Oh, it's on block off. Is it on block offers? Allow offers? I don't know why that thing's there. Why is that marker there? I don't know what it is. I'm confused what that is. Okay, Franson's got up by 1 as well. Linz has not gone up very far, has he? I thought Linz would do a lot better than this. Hugh Davis has gone up by 1. And obviously Ziyech has come down by 1. Ziyech is a player we might have to, well, be a bit more liberal with letting go maybe in the summer. Right, have we got the right team set up? We have. Okay, should we do the press conference? See if we can get the players' happiness up? See if we can build ourselves up for this game. He will be good for the team. He'll prove he's the right man. There we go. That's going to get his momentum up. Camavinga's in good form. Will we see him today? Rotation is key. Okay, that's fine. And Mr. Gamer, in your opinion, Liverpool will win the match against your team? There's a good chance we will win. Let's get everyone's happiness up as well. Okay, team morale is happy. That's good. I mean, they're a very, very good team, Liverpool. I'm not expecting to win this game, don't get me wrong. But if we can do something here away from home against Liverpool in the first leg, you never know. We lost 1-0, okay. But it's only 1-0, that's the main thing. There's still a second leg, a home leg. If we can do well on that home leg, we still might be able to get through to the finals, you know. De La Vega's unhappy about the lack of playing time. You'll get it, don't worry, mate. Loan offer for Mariani. Yep, off you go, mate. Go and play some football. Yeah, De La Vega wants to play more. And he's in this team with Coman. That's interesting. Okay, well, it's De La Vega and Gnabry both moaning now. So it's both the left wingers, or both the right wingers even. Skovgaard goes out on loan as well. Nice. Chelsea have won their last 3 in a row. 1-1 draw. Okay. Millet with our goal. They had a guy that I've never heard of before come off the bench and score theirs. 1-1's not terrible. It keeps them away from us, but it does mean we're still 3 points clear of Arsenal. And we're still 5 points in that Champions League spot, which is the main thing. Someone's disappeared. Who's disappeared? So Skovgaard's gone out on loan, hasn't he? So let's do Voss, or Abbas even. And we want to do... Let's do a bit of dribbling for you now. Voss is a 70 now as well, so we'll stop training you up. We're going to push Abbas as hard as we can now, I think. We can do some set pieces. Direct free kicks, okay. And also you for Abbas. What else is there to do? Passing. Oh, we can do some passing with you then. Vision, short passing. I want to do vision and short passing really, but I can't do short passing. Okay, well, vision and long passing it'll be then. Okay. So this should start power leveling Abbas up now as quickly as we possibly can. We want to try and get him close to a 70 so he plays a lot of football next season. Alright, let's keep pushing forward then. We're doing well. We're doing well here, actually. I'm pretty impressed. Loan offer for Dad Joe. Good old dad jokes. He can go out on loan for a season. See how that pans out. Interest shown in one of the weird players on our academy. Not academy. In our shortlist. I don't really want those players, to be honest. I put a few younger players I found on there just to keep an eye on them. Ooh, Manchester City on Sunday. Do we have the Liverpool game on the Wednesday afterwards? I think we're going to, aren't we? No, it's Leicester on the Wednesday. Ampadu's back. Nice. Ampadu is back, so that gives... That puts Ferrero Rocher back on the bench. And then we can bring Ampadu back in place of Ponce. Not quite sure. Oh, he is back fully fit as well. Lovely. Okay. So that's one player back. Who was the other one we had? Acuna out injured, isn't it? And, of course, Van der Voort is out injured. Okay. Okay, this is not bad then. Not bad. We've got Ampadu back. And I think we will use Team A for this one against Manchester City. Then we've got Leicester in a few days' time as well. Come on, lads. Oh, we lost 4-0. Wow. That's a big, big loss, that is. A big loss. Not ideal at all. Okay. 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 You know what I didn't do? I didn't send the scouts back out, did I? So let's send them back out now. Abbas up to a 54.5 as well. Good. We're leveling this guy up now quickly. Why is Paliard saying he's happy being played? He's played one game. Right, youth scouts. That's what I need to do first. So youth staff. We'll go back across again to America. We'll go for a bit of... Let's go Peru. Not done Peru in a while, I don't think. And then you can go into Asia again. Let's go Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. And then Mr. Carroll, or O'Carroll, you can go to Egypt, Morocco, Ivory Coast. We've done quite a lot. I think we're going to go for Nigeria, actually. I don't think we have a lot of... We've got some Cameroonian players and some Ghanaian and Ivory Coast. I think we've had a few, but I don't think we've had many Nigerians come through our academy yet, so that might be a good shout for that. Right. Team B for this next game, then, against Leicester City. We need to turn things around a bit. We've lost a couple of games in a row now. We're equal points with Arsenal, and Spurs are only 4 points behind us as well. Loan offer for Mariani. That's a loan offer for Ferreira. That must be the other Ferreira, isn't it? Yeah, Bruno. Bruno. You can go out as well, my man. And that's just loads of random stuff. Prize money for the FA Cup. Okay, right, Leicester. Okay, here we go. They've lost the last 2 in a row. And we get back on winning ways. Goal for Dembele and one for Wirazak from the bench. There is an injury for Dembele, though. Hopefully not too long term. And Gnabry's unhappy again. Did we already beat Nottingham Forest once? I'm sure we have. That must have been in the Carabao Cup, actually, wasn't it? Another loan offer for Mariani. It's that one, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Right. 2 days for Dembele, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Right. So that means Gnabry's team is going to... Oh, no. Gnabry... So Gnabry played in the last game, but then he moaned that he wasn't playing enough. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? I'm a bit annoyed about Milot, to be honest, because apparently he had a great potential, and he's just not producing it, is he? Loan offer for Ponce as well, that's nice. 54 rated player, could really do with some first team football. So let's let him go out. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed with Millet because it showed us a really good potential in the summer. It said he had the potential to have that special something. But he's not progressed at all this season after quite a bit of football. So maybe in the summer he's going to be one of the players that we're going to have to improve on. So we pick up a free... Oh, God, he had to do it, didn't he? Just when I'm talking about selling him off, he had to go and score twice in a game against Forest. Okay, it is what it is. Right, so Mariani's just rejecting every single loan move that comes his way. Abbas goes up to a 55. Excellent. Paliard up to a 66. Paliard's the one I think we need to get up. Liverpool then. Liverpool. Do we play Team B? Or do we go... I think we've got to go with the strongest side here, aren't we? We're losing 1-0. We've got to go all out. We have to go all out with our strongest side. We need to... Well, we've got 1-0 loss, so we need to get a 2-1 or 2-0. Oh, they beat us on goal. 2-1 on aggregate. Oh, well, we're out of the Carabao Cup. It's a shame. It is a shame, but it was a good run. Get semi-finals of a competition. That's really good, considering where we have been the last few seasons. I'm pretty impressed with the team with that. Right. So Crystal Palace are up next. Again, we need to continue pushing because we've had a bit of a rough time in the league the last few games. As of Palace, though, no wins in the last 3. We get the 2-0 victory goals from Ferreira and Dembele. Serge Gnabry played. Makes him happy for a change. Right, so let's continue the training. Boom, and Abbas goes up to a 56. It's a bit annoying when you get a player that's got such a high potential but starts at like 50, whatever it was, 53 was it? It's been quite low, isn't it? He's got up 5 points already, so he must have been a 51. Wow, that's terrible, isn't it? Right, let's keep pushing. We've got a nice chunk of time again. Maybe we can get Van der Voort back, who again is not progressing as quickly as I would have hoped for a goalkeeper with a high potential. Only an 82, so it's pretty disappointing actually. Nathan Acker going to Watford. Okay, that must be them replacing Kanate, wasn't it? Malsvila went to Brighton. That's not a bad deal, is it? I could have gone for that. Camavinga from Betis. That's a no. Camavinga's got a good potential, a high future. A good potential, high future? A high potential, a good future with us. That's the words I'm looking for. Mariani did go out on loan in the end. Okay. We've got a lot of players out on loan now. If I go into the squad, we should have not many low-level players left now. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a Bass. Yeah, apart from a Bass, we don't really have any low-level players now knocking around. But I do see that Van der Voort is very, very close to returning. Very close to returning. That's good now. At least then all of our young players are playing first-team football now, so that should hopefully progress them a lot by the time we get them back in the summer. And we can really have a look at how good they're going to be. Liverpool versus Spurs in the FA Cup. Yeah, I think Millet is a player I'm definitely going to replace in the summer. Not quite sure who with, though. Maybe an Arthur, maybe? 90 rated Arthur. Or maybe I can go all out for a Julian Brandt. Or a Kai Havertz. We know how good Havertz can be on this game. Right, let's have a look then and see how the youth squad has developed over the last month. 82 to 94 goalkeeper, lovely. 84 to 90. We'll take him up. 86 to 92, 62 current ability. We'll take you up as well, my man. Right, you are a goner. You're another good young goalkeeper we'll bring up. We can just check how good you are now. You're 60 rated, aren't you? So, the squad's full. Okay. We can't take you up. We can't take anybody up. Okay, that's a bit... I don't think I've ever had my squad full before. That's very interesting. Right, we've gotten through to a few players here who have dropped underneath the numbers I'm looking for. But apart from that, wow, Ethan Davis, 61 rated, 84 to 94. He's going to be a good player. Hopefully he's got striker as well. Right, so that's interesting then. We need to let some players go. We're getting so many good players through the academy. We're going to have to be a little bit more brutal, aren't we, in the summer? Very brutal and let some of these players go. They're not going to be good enough. Just as I was saying, like Millet, he's just not good enough, is he? He's not progressing at all. He was a 78. He's got up 1 point so far this season, up to a 79. You look at players like Marinescu, he's got up like 4 points this season. He's catching him up. He really is. Right, we're going to go with Team B in this one because I can't remember what team we played last time. So Wolverhampton Wanderers, 3 losses in a row. They're really not doing very well, Wolves, in this game. And we beat them 5-1. 2 goals from Camavinga, 1 from Gnabry, 1 from Ferreira, 1 from Dembele. They got a goal back from Raul Jimenez, but not enough. And where are we sitting now? We're still joint third with Arsenal, 4 points ahead of Spurs. As I said, though, I sort of subtly wouldn't mind dropping into the Europa League. I just think the Champions League might be a bit much for us this next season. Maybe one more year of progression might be the best thing for us. Maybe we can go out and win the Europa League, maybe. Oh, there's a Sky Sports notification just come through my phone really loudly. I do apologise for that if you heard that. Right, so midway through Feb now, we've got our scouts back from their first little run out in their new places. Okay, I'm going to be careful now of who I sign into the academy because I'm running out of space. Okay, so we'll keep scouting you for another month. I do like you, but your current ability is very, very low. Now into Saudi Arabia. I found a couple of really good players in Saudi Arabia in previous career modes. Could do the same thing here again. We'll continue scouting you two. And then finally we have in Peru. Oh my god. Well, Adrian Ponce. 57 to 77. Wow. He could be the best young player I think I've ever found on this game. There's a very good chance he could be, you know. And 74 to 94 will have to take as well. But that is insane. If he's got to be decent, 57 to 77, please just give me the mid-range. Give me high 60s. Give me high 60s. 63. What a bugger. What a bugger, but at least we know we've got a cracking goalkeeper there. A cracking goalkeeper. I might need to bring him up, you know. I mean, let's have a look at some of the players we do have currently. Has potentially special, yep. At the club since we don't know how good you are. Showing great potential. So you've only got a potential of 80 to 85. So I am going to release you. I apologise. I do apologise, but it had to happen so I can bring this guy up. Let's bring Ponce up, because I think Ponce is going to be a massive player for us. Hopefully, if I have a look at him now, hopefully he's going to have a really high potential. Please tell me something special. Yes, there we go. So Ponce is something special. That's one we're going to push then next. Right, so Ponce is the next one we're going to push. Right, Leeds United. I can't remember what team played last time. I think it was B, so let's go for A. No wins in the last 3 for Leeds. We've already beat them a couple of times this season, I think. A 2-0 win, Coman and Millet again with goals. Millet. What a git. I talk about getting rid of him and then he starts putting out some great performances all of a sudden. Right. Of course, we made that goalkeeper obsolete. Oh, my cat just fell over. That was weird. Ponce. 1-on-1 against striker, goalkeeper. Is that what it is then? 1-on-1 against striker. Let's get you trained up as quick as we can. We want to get you up to close to a 70. Then we can let Hugo Lloris go. And you can be our backup keeper, or you can be our secondary keeper once you get high enough. Maybe give you some game time. Right, so we are 3 points ahead of Arsenal, but they do have a game in hand on us. Next up then Aston Villa. Let's go back to Team B for this one. See how we get on. Again, no wins in 3 for Villa. And Van der Voort is back on the bench now. We lost 1-0 to Villa. We lost to Villa. Wow. We lost to Aston Villa. Rashford's unhappy now about not being playing as many games as he wants to. Which is quite annoying. Right, so first of all, most important thing, let's start bringing Van der Voort back into these teams. And Lloris can go back into the doldrums just in case we ever need him again. Where are you, Van der Voort? There you are. I mean, you're not amazing still, Van der Voort. You're only 82. But it's better. And you have a high potential. You just need to... You need to reach that potential quicker, though, because it just seems like you're miles away at the moment. Right, who's missing off the bench in this one, then? Who's missing off the bench? Oh, it's Camavinga, isn't it? Because, okay, yeah. Who am I going to put onto the bench in place, then? We know you're good, Traore. You've got decent potential, haven't you? So... I'll tell you what, if you're annoyed at not playing enough games, let's put... This might be the best way of doing it, to be honest. If these two are the ones that are annoyed about not playing as many games, let's put Rashford on the bench in that team, and let's put Gnabry on the bench on the other team. I think that's just the best thing to do at this point in time, just to keep them happy, because then they're going to get more football, aren't they? We'll take Marinescu out, because Marinescu's playing on the other team. But I wouldn't be against letting the likes of maybe Asensio go next season. Is Asensio playing? He's not, is he? I've just realised Marco Asensio has not played a single game. We've not been using him because we've got Gnabry and... Yeah. What have we? Am I going mad? Gnabry and Ousmane Dembele. Coman. We're not using Asensio. I can't believe that. He's not said a word either. Oh, bless him. Bless him. He's not said a word either about not playing games, but there we go. It's fine. Right. Team A against Wigan. FA Cup. 3-0 win. 2 for De La Vega, 1 for Coman. Excellent. can't believe we've not played Asensio, I don't think, a single time. De La Vega, you just played and scored 2 goals. Right, Abbas up to a 58. Right, I think I'm going to have to start being a bit more brutal with the young players now and just try and keep the things that are the ones that have got something special. The ones that have got that 90 plus potential. But there we are, that's the end of the video, isn't it? I just realised. Let's have a quick look at the academy first, though. So you're gone. 84 to 94. 80 to 86, you're gone. 83 to 94. 69 to 89. 83 to 93. 77 to 91, you're not going to be good enough. 85 to 94 and 76 to 94. These are some cracking players that we have now, isn't it? Really, really good players. But that'll be it for today's video. Next time we'll come back then. Final push. Last 10 games of the season. Still in the FA Cup as well. We could get Champions League this year. And we were going to be... Spurs have got a game in hand. If they win that, they'll be 1 point behind us. We're pushing. I mean, like I said before, I would not be disappointed about being dropped into the Europa League for a year. That would be fine for me, just because I think it will give us a bit more chance to progress. But if we get Champions League, extra money, extra ease to attract good players, and I'm happy. I've spoken too much, my throat's gone now. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this one, please do hit like and subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Chevy Gamer, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, if I can talk. Bye.